Cloud's creation proudly presents.
Imagine a world with no Google, no YouTube, and no GPS. No online banking or group chats. Right now, in this exact moment, what if none of it ever existed? Not slower, just none. It all comes down to one decision. A single funding cut in 1990 could have changed everything. The internet backbone stays shut down. Civilization does not collapse, but it freezes in time. Telephones, television, and fax machines remain our primary tools. Physical mail becomes our lifeline once again. Navigation changes instantly. Paper maps live in every glove box, and getting lost is a normal Tuesday. Shopping malls never die. Catalog mail order services scale up to replace the convenience of modern giants. Remote work culture vanishes. This reshapes our cities as everyone commutes, changing how suburbs sprawl. Newspapers and cable news remain the dominant gatekeepers. There is no citizen journalism or viral fact-checking. Dating happens through personal networks, classifieds, or matchmaking services. No swiping, just face-to-face meetings. Banks stay branch-based. Cash and checks dominate our economy, and credit card fraud looks completely different. Globalization slows dramatically. Supply chains coordinated by phone and telex are far less efficient than today. Goods stay regional. Without instant digital coordination, the global market becomes a collection of local hubs. Political movements organize slower and more locally. No viral protests or international movements coordinate in real time. Science moves at a different pace. Without instant collaboration, discoveries take years longer to spread globally. Authoritarian regimes find it easier to control information. There is no independent verification or leaked documents. But here is the uncomfortable part. Would we actually be happier in this analog reality? Consider our current struggles. Attention spans, the loneliness epidemic, and toxic comparison culture are internet-native problems. Without the constant digital noise, these modern pressures simply would not exist in the same way. We might trade convenience for deeper focus. We might trade global reach for stronger local community. The world would feel larger, slower, and perhaps more isolated, yet potentially more grounded in reality. Information would be harder to find, but perhaps more trusted when it finally reaches our hands. We would spend our evenings reading books or talking to neighbors instead of doom-scrolling through feeds. The constant pressure to be always on would vanish, replaced by the rhythm of the physical day. Relationships might require more effort, but they could become more durable without the distraction of screens. The mystery of the unknown would return to our lives, as answers are not just one click away. We would rely on our memories rather than cloud storage, keeping our history in photo albums. The world would be less efficient, but perhaps more human. Every connection would feel intentional and earned. We are left with an unresolved question. Is the price of our connectivity worth the cost? There is no clean answer, only a reflection of what we value most in our daily lives. Would you trade your smartphone for a life of quiet, analog simplicity? It is a heavy choice. The digital age has brought us wonders, but it has also taken away our quietude. Perhaps the balance lies somewhere in the middle, between the screen and the physical world. So, what if it happened now? What if the entire internet shut off tomorrow, permanently? That is a story for another time, a challenge that would redefine our entire modern existence. Comment blackout if you want to explore that reality in part 2 of this series.
If you like what you see, you want to be part of the crew. Don't miss out, it's just one click. Hit that button, join the ride. Subscribe.